Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Your Stupid Opinions.
Hey!
Oh, my name is James Pietragallo. I'm here with my co-host.
I'm Jimmie Whisman.
Thank you for joining us on another crazy episode of Your Stupid Opinions. We're going to travel around a little bit and hear people's obvious opinions on all sorts of different things. And I would like to say at the top of the show again, these are not our reviews. We didn't write these.
This.
We're literally reading off the internet. So people, sometimes we've had a couple people disagree with reviews and get mad at us for it. And I'm like, I didn't write this. Don't you dare. So there's that. If you like these shows, definitely follow on social media. There's pages on all the social media. There's groups, listener groups, where they post their own reviews and do all that kind of thing. And also listen to our other two shows, Crime in Sports and Small Town Murder, which are true crime comedy and exactly what they sound like. So there you go. That said, Jimmie, I'm getting hungry. You hungry?
Let's get into it.
We were just talking about neither of us have eaten
all day.
Yet. Yeah, we're both starving. We're so hungry that a regular meal isn't going to cut it.
No.
We're going to order something. We're still going to be hungry. We need a buffet, everybody. It's buffet time. Let's head over. Let's head to the Philadelphia area in Bensalem, Pennsylvania. Or Bensalem, either however you say it. The little town of Bensalem in Pennsylvania, outside of Philly. And let's hit up the Golden Corral, baby. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I will give my own review of a Golden Corral. The last time I went to a Golden Corral, I went with our friend Josh, and we went in, and we had gone fishing, and we were hungry, and we stopped. It was outside of Prescott in Arizona, and we stopped at it, and everything was so bad, we couldn't stop laughing for 20 minutes, and then we left and went to a McDonald's because it was inedible. There was not one piece of food that was edible. The tuna, I'll never forget it. It was this big bowl with, you could see a little tiny like a tuna island coming out of the middle, and then it was all white milky tuna water around it. I've never seen anything like it before.
They didn't drain it. They just emptied it.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. Gray. They had steak, and it was just this gray. I don't even know what to call it.
How dare you call that steak?
It's not steak. I mean, maybe it was a cow at one point, but I don't know what part of the cow. Not the ones we usually eat as steak. So the Golden Corral here, it is 1465 Street Road, which makes no sense.
Street Road.
In Bensalem, Pennsylvania. And they describe it as a, quote, family-friendly buffet chain featuring all-you-can-eat American fare plus salad and dessert bars. That's
not the good one there. I've been there before. The good one's over on Boulevard Way.
Oh, Boulevard Lane? Is that it's the good one? They didn't mention diarrhea in their description, so right away we know they're
not
lying.
Once.
This Golden Corral has 4 stars out of 5, actually, which it may be the world's. That's the thing. We looked for a highly rated Golden Corral, not to just pick on a shit place. You know what I mean? They can't get anything right. This might be the highest rated Golden Corral in the world, probably, I would say. So let's get into it. Here's a 5-star. There's some 5 stars. Okay. Some people like it here somehow. 5 stars. Besides, all your 5-star review should just say they let me eat as much as I wanted. That should be the only, because I can't think of anything positive. 5 stars. I was surprised at how good the food was. I would be surprised, too, if it was good.
I was surprised. I ate it, and then it stayed down for a minute.
Didn't even hate it. The fried chicken was crispy with tender meat. The steak was cooked right. Okay. I hope, which is fucking well at this place. Seasoned nicely and tender. Your ass it was.
Okay.
No. The desserts were great. If you can deal with the crowds, it's worth it. The hordes that are coming to this fucking place. Because that's one thing. It's cheap. Yeah. It's cheap, and you can eat as much as you want. So, I mean, I've definitely been on times in my life where buffets were a major thing.
Yeah. It's hilarious that they have the word corral in it, too. Because the people that come there are a corral. It's
you
big
can corral
folks.
them. Yeah. It's Sarah and I used to go to the Super Salad all the time.
That one's not so bad. Over there at I-17?
It's very bad. It's next to the fucking dildo shop and the gun store in between. That's a great one. It was the most. We'd laugh our asses off in there. It was so depressing and hilarious. We just thought it was so funny that we ate there all the time because it was cheap. We could both eat for $20. We were like, "This is amazing."
It was built in the '70s, and they didn't change the menu since then.
No, it's still the menu. There's no menu. It's whatever's out there. You get. You can't order things. They don't fucking
have some of the yellow.
The tacos were the worst there. I'd be eating them. And grease is dripping out of them, and it was just
tacos. That's super
they were hilarious, dude. They were the grease in the tacos was like the tuna water at Golden Corral. You barely see a little bit of meat popping up because it's just a grease bank.
It's fascinating how picky you are about food, but you've been to a buffet, and then you went to
I'll eat shit. I don't care. I'll eat shit. I will eat shit. I just don't. Certain shit I won't eat, like mayonnaise. That's what it is. I don't need quality food. I just need the shit food that I like, and I'm fine. So next up is a guy named Steve with 5 stars, and his picture, he looks insane. He's a heavy guy, it's mainly just his head, and he's just a big, bald-headed guy.
Yeah.
He said, probably one of my favorite places to go and get a good, wholesome meal.
Wholesome.
Wholesome from the Golden Corral.
Who thinks there's vitamins in that?
Nothing. They've drained the vitamins. Vitamins will cost extra. They drain those vitamins. They keep them separate and sell them off to other restaurants.
They pulled all the protein out of the meat, guys.
Wow. Holy shit, it's got nothing in it. Food is always fresh and flavorful. Buffet is always clean. None of this is true. Servers and staff keep the restaurant clean and friendly. The owner, John, and his team, he just knows the owner, I feel like, do a phenomenal job in today's climate of satisfying everybody's needs. Are they jerking people off? That's satisfying.
Yeah.
Not everybody.
Today's climate of hand job rubbing tongues on the corner. They do it here. It's an all-in-one.
They do it at the end of the buffet. They do it by the fucking ice cream machine, right by the swirl cones. Next up is Danielle, last 5-star review. Me and my baby went here for date night. That's a terrible date night. God. I hope you're 17. If you're not 17, that's not date night. Sorry.
She's not. She doesn't mean like she and her 2-year-old,
no,
right?
No.
She means like her and her boyfriend went there.
She went with
for their anniversary
on someone's arm for date night, dressed up, heels on.
Yeah.
Food and our food was good and a large choice. I just ate too much.
Oh, God, okay. Jesus.
This place is great if you do it right and avoid the stomach ache. They also need to put more of these in more locations. We have plenty of Golden Corrals. There's so many Golden Corrals. Plenty.
I just saw one close down in Phoenix, in Sun City, where it's all old people.
Yeah.
One closed down.
Jesus, no more. We need no more. She's like, I just wish there were more.
We've had an ass full of these.
This one's not close enough to my house. I'd be here more. Okay, 1 star from Chris here. I visited this restaurant at least once a week and have enjoyed every visit. I visit this so he goes once. He's a regular once a week at the Golden Corral. I'd love to see his cholesterol. Chris. They know Chris. He's enjoyed every visit. This is 1 star, by the way.
Wow.
Enjoyed every visit. If I could give 0 stars, I would.
Why?
His first sentence was he's enjoyed every visit once a week.
Yeah.
The new chef. Are we using that term loosely, sir?
Are we? Yeah.
Chef? Honestly, let's be realistic here. There's nobody back there putting a menu together, unfurling his knife roll. Give me a fucking break.
A whole set that he's
no
precariously collected over the years.
The new chef has no idea about steak and how to cook. Yeah, because it's a Golden Corral. Go pay for a steak if you want a fucking steak. If you want all the steak you can eat for $9, don't expect the guy to know how to cook it or know anything about it.
It's not even the guy back there is cooking it enough so that you don't die from it.
That's it. There you go.
That's it.
And it's a lot of old people going, "Can you cook it more, please?"
Yeah, please.
I had
handle it.
I had the roast and potatoes, and the meat tasted days old, and the potatoes were not cooked at all. They're just raw potatoes, apparently.
Oh, boy.
I bit into a raw potato. There you go. I finally gave up on food and tried dessert. Well, the bread pudding was awful and looked days old.
Why would you eat that?
My server was also not knowledgeable about how to please the customer, because they're a server at a fucking buffet at the Golden fucking Corral. Their job is to clean your plate, just pick your plate up and tell you to get a new one. That's their job. Are you kidding me?
A server takes your order and delivers food.
Make sure you don't need anything.
The server at the Golden Corral hands you an empty plate.
Yeah, as I say, they even have cups. You get your own sodas there, I think, too. They don't even bring you drinks.
That's not a server.
Wow. At one point, I had 7 dirty plates on my table waiting for the waitress to clear them. The owner, and in parentheses, patio man, for some reason, I don't know what...
Old patio man.
Old patio man John, apparently. John is the owner, the last guy said. So old patio man John was not present today, and it obviously showed. I'm not sure if I'll ever visit again. Very disappointed. He went once a week and loved it. And after all the time, once a week for months and months and months, one bad visit, and he goes, I'm done. I hope you left a 5-star review every time it was good, too. By the way, I really do. Next up, 1 star. My husband and I went to a Golden Corral down south a few years ago, so he wanted to try one in our area. Ooh, it's that Golden Corral we've heard so much about.
Let's go see what they do different here.
Whoa, man. I was disappointed. That should be the slogan here. You'll be disappointed, Golden Corral. The meatloaf and chicken weren't fully cooked. The chicken, with chicken, that's an issue. You really need that to be cooked all the way. Yeah. The pasta was overcooked. I didn't have any. Okay, then why are you talking about it?
How the fuck would you know?
The noodles just sat in the water the entire time. I believe that based on the tuna.
Oh, boy.
I tried the mac and cheese, ... vomit. No flavor. Overcooked noodles also. Vomit,
Ew.
She says. Bottom line, I didn't eat. That's what the experience I had there. That's fun. I pushed my plate aside and didn't go back up. They also give you the option of having an adult beverage. My husband and I figured we would have one with our dinner. Waste of money.
Oh.
He paid for me to have a slushie. It was watered. He paid for me to have a slushie. Do you not have access to the money? It just sounds weird. I asked him for one and he paid for it. And
he allowed me to have a slushie.
It was a watered down drink for a ridiculous price. How much was it, honestly?
$5.
If they charge you normal prices, it'd be more than the dinner. So maybe it was an off day for them. However, I will personally not go back to that one again. It literally made me so sick that I vomited prior to leaving the facility.
You puked on site.
You didn't even get out of the door and have to roll down the window on the way out. Wow, that's fast. Wow. The staff was nice. That's the only positive feedback I can provide.
They cleaned it up.
That's what they cleaned it up and didn't make her feel bad about it. They were like, no, this happens all the time. Trust me. This is no. What'd you have? And they looked down. Oh, the mac and cheese. Yeah, it's normal. Don't worry about it. Shouldn't have done. We should have warned you on the way in. We're sorry. That's really our fault. Next up is 1 star. The employees made me feel stupid whenever I asked where the utensils were. Well, how many times? You said whenever. So was that multiple times?
All the times that I kept asking. Oh,
if you had to ask more than once, I'm on their side.
You're pretty stupid.
You're pretty fucking stupid. And so is your opinion here.
You forgot where they were in a place that you've only going to be there for an hour.
You should know. Why are there waiters at a buffet, LOL? To clear your dirty plates is the main reason. Please tip those people, too, if you could, because they probably get nothing. And they work at Golden Corral.
Right. They're shoveling food into your hog body and acting like this person's beneath you.
Yeah, when you're in here eating Golden Corral and paying for it. They get free Golden Corral and probably reject it. Who's the dummy now? That's why they made you feel stupid. They're like, we won't eat this shit for free. Then it says the utensils should be immediately available right next to the plates, guys. Come on now.
Well, you probably get them at the end so that you have your hands free so that you can shovel whatever shit you want onto this fucking plate.
Right. Yeah, and then you grab
get the plate, you get your shit, you grab your utensils.
You know if you need a knife, you know if you need a spoon
at that point. You know which one you need
for
what bullshit you just bought.
There you go.
Picked up.
Here's 1 star from Lisa. Another guest threw up all over the floor. See, this is common. That's why they treated you nice about throwing up, because they're like, we're used to this.
She kept commenting about how undercooked or overcooked the mac and cheese was.
Wait, that was 2 months ago, and the other one was a month ago. Okay, so they're not the same person. I was like, maybe it's the other guest. Okay.
Thankfully, yeah.
It took 4 servers to, quote, come see, and 2 to, quote, clean. So 4 looked at the puke to discern what was not good tonight. on the buffet.
Just find out what tray to pull.
Yeah. And then 2 to clean it up.
Yeah.
They sweep the throw up, and then they use the same broom to sweep the rest of the room.
Oh, my God.
They just push broom the puke, man. Oh, God. Ah. Chunks caught in the bristles. God damn it. Soggy macaroni noodles caught in the fucking bristles.
Why is it so much worse that she called it throw up?
I don't know, but it is. And I pictured them just smearing it across the floor with the push broom. To sweep the rest of the room, spreading the smell all over the place.
Oh, Christ, it stunk, too.
Let's give it... Oh, but yeah, it's Golden Corral coming up. What do you think it smells like? They used no cleaner and didn't block off the area. They just swept the chunks off and then just kept sweeping. While you're sweeping, keep sweeping, they said.
They just went and pushed broom to the fucking smoking section.
Oh, man. Felt sick and couldn't eat my food. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
My money was wasted, 2 exclamation points. You knew that the moment you parked.
It was already wasted.
You parked in front of a sign that was lit up and said Golden Corral. Your money was wasted right away. Oh, man. Food was so bland that even salt and pepper couldn't help. Right. Yeah, we're beyond salt and pepper with this place, I think.
You're going to salt and pepper and think that's going to solve the problem?
Wow. That is fucking wild. Oh, my God, this person, that's too long. All right, here we go. 1 star. I went yesterday on my birthday and had the worst birthday ever. Yes. That's your big, I want to go to Golden Corral. They didn't honor my birthday voucher.
What?
Apparently it's a freebie
voucher?
From Golden Corral. This is a fascinating person I want to know more about. After I decided to go there for my birthday with my family of 10 because of my birthday voucher. Let's go there and buy 9 dinners because I can get one.
I've got a voucher, so you guys pay. I'm gonna get this for free today.
Plus, the environment is very disgusting, and it's sickening to eat there. All the food there is made very cheap and disgusting. Yeah, that's why people don't go there on their birthdays.
Right. Why did you choose this for your birthday?
She had a voucher that they wouldn't honor. What the hell difference is it to give 1 birthday voucher for a family of 10, especially if I could have picked so many other places to go on my birthday, but wanted to go use up my voucher? Well, those vouchers are powerful. They'll get somebody in there that doesn't even want to be there. Oh, man. Oh, this is a good one, too. 1 star. I found rice in the fork. Apparently they're not unclean. And hair in my food. No good. And there's a picture of the rice stuck to the fork, by the way. It's just
is it in between?
No. It's stuck on the
on my God, that's way worse.
It's way worse. It's not even in between the tines where it got wedged in there. And no. This is sitting on top.
This is dried and stuck to it.
It's sitting like if you took a rice to eat 1 kernel on a fork or 1 rice.
Right there in the center.
That's it. That is so disgusting with a green throw-up face. They need to wear hairnets and keep everything clean. I think that goes without saying.
Sure, yeah.
Probably. Yeah. This is terrifying. There's so many fucking bad reviews that you could pick it for forever. Here's one. If you want diabetes, this is your spot.
Yeah.
The selection was kind of bland. This is just terrible here. I decided to have a second helping of grade D choice American steak.
Grade D?
Grade D. He said the grill guy questioned him when he decided to have more.
Yeah.
He said, this is terrible. You sure about that?
This is grade D, man.
Yeah, I don't know you want this. I have determined that this is not the place for me. That's... That's smart. That's fucking smart. Next is Joy. Give you the last one here. Joy, 1 star. The food guy with the light brown eyes was very rude. I asked him nicely to refill the shrimp because it was empty. They're like, there was never shrimp here. It's Golden Corral.
Man. I don't know what you got.
That says shrimp. It's not shrimp. It's like crab with a K. It's not the same thing. Hey, shut up and eat your shrimp. He was rude and said it's coming and said the fried chicken is good. Like every black person eats fried chicken. He needs a reality check. He looked so miserable, I will never go back again. Parking was great, though.
Do you think he did that on? Do you think he was just being a cunt?
I don't know. Or maybe the chicken was good.
Yeah, maybe the chicken was legit.
A lot of these reviews, even the bad ones, said the fried chicken wasn't terrible. So maybe the fried chicken is just decent. I'm not sure. Or the guy was like, "Why don't you try the fried chicken?"
Watermelons in season in August.
Yeah, we ain't got none of that right now. Shuck, see if I can rustle you up some pig's feet in the back. What do you say?
But if you're gonna eat at a buffet, the fried chicken is generally the most edible because it takes so long to cook.
They just fry it till it's destroyed.
They fry it till it's less deadly.
Yeah. So we've eaten at Golden Corral.
Yeah.
We spent a little extra time on Golden Corral than we normally spend on reviews, but I cut a lot of the reviews out too. So now we're obviously feeling sick. We're going to need some medical attention. Let's go to the doctor, Jimmy.
Where are we going?
We are going to New York City to go to the doctor, so it's a couple hours away, but we need some good physicians here, and we hear they're good there. I found the list of worst doctors in the state of New York.
Oh.
And this guy tops the charts here. Dr. Raymond L. Young, Y-U-N-G, M.D., he has 1.4 stars.
Oh, he is doing great.
Out of 25 reviews, too, so not bad.
Yeah.
He's an oncologist and a neurologist.
Oh, my God. He's a cancer doctor?
Yeah, I'd like to show you his reviews here.
Holy shit.
One
star outpacing. Not a single 5-star review.
Not one 5-star review. Okay, just wanted to see that.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's 4 stars, as good as it gets, and it's from like 4 years ago. Okay. Dr. Young quickly diagnosed and treated my severe sinus infection. His staff was very pleasant, and I didn't have to wait long. The only issue was that the staff member who said he called my RX in, his prescription in, had not, and I only found that out when I was very ill and waited in a long, long line at CVS. This was February 2020, so long lines at CVS.
Holy.
I was very frustrated to have to call the office again and wait another 45 minutes for much-needed meds, but this is not the fault of Dr. Young. I'd go back if I needed another ENT appointment.
Okay.
So just the staff was busy, overlooked it. That happens. Here we go. This is from Rich in New York. 3 stars. Only make your appointment with Dr. Young. There's a kid there. Don't use him. 12-year-old with a stethoscope, I just pictured immediately. Don't use the child. No, he hasn't gone to medical school.
There's a kid working.
There's a kid
Don't
there.
Use him.
He is like a clown and very unprofessional. This is a doctor he's talking about.
Oh, there's a real doctor there.
There's a doctor, yeah.
Flintstone vitamins.
That's all you get from him. So that's all he's allowed to prescribe till he turns 18.
Flintstone's an emergency.
That's it. My second visit, I got Dr. Young, was like night and day. I could just picture this guy talking. I got Dr. Young, was like night and day. You have no fucking idea. His picture is a picture of his bright red Chrysler 300M. That's his profile picture. I know, Rich.
Dude.
I know, Rich. Glad the exam was just a few minutes. The waiting wasn't bad. Maybe it was off hours. I don't know. Avoid the weekends, being that this office is in Chinatown, this particular location.
Yeah.
He's got a couple locations here. Now here's John from New York, New York. 1 star. This is good. A doctor to avoid is his title of the whole thing here. Worst doctor ever. That's nice. Ever.
Yeah.
Worst ever. Yeah. People have killed lots of people. Worst ever.
I came because I had the flu. He gave me a vasectomy.
It was crazy. I didn't understand it. I said, he took my appendix out. I go, no. Walks into the examination room with an angry face. No eye contact. Doesn't even have the decency to introduce himself. You know who I am, he said.
Wouldn't look me in the eye.
Wouldn't look me in the eye. Started the examination by sticking a cold instrument into my ear without warning. Well, you know what's coming when he picks up that ear thing. You know what that is with the light.
They don't go deep. It's right there.
Then shoved a metal object deep up inside my nostril without telling me what to expect.
Okay.
He's acting like the guy got him in a headlock and started fucking jamming things in every orifice he had. I feel like he was sitting on an exam table. Guy picked out things, started working them over. Finished the exam by walking out without a word. Examined me for less than a minute. Okay. Almost psycho, or at least misanthropic. Almost psycho, he says.
Almost.
Almost. Did he jam it into your brain, the thing up your nostril? If not, should be reported to authorities.
Oh, for not telling me
the cops are going to come.
My nose.
Wow. Not fit to be a doctor or practice medicine as a vet. Not even the dogs are good. He's not even good enough for an animal.
Don't want him expressing anal glands.
No, don't even treat my opossum. I don't want any part of it. Something's really wrong with him. It's evident in bad reviews from even 10 years ago. Okay. Here's Connie from Woodside, Queens, and she gives 1 star. This doctor does lack patience. And she means not patience, like she means he's
very fast.
He's a little quick, fly off the handle. He has people waiting there. When he sees his patient, he does not introduce himself. Okay, this seems to be his MO.
Yeah, that's maybe he's not just not good with words.
Yeah.
He read your chart. He knows what you're here for.
Yeah, also, I don't know if he's from this country or not.
Right.
As the other thing, and a lot of times immigrants can be brusque sometimes, and it's just, I have family like that. It's just the way they are. It's not a...
The lady that took my appendix out was from India, and the least words, and this woman cut me open.
Did it work and everything was fine?
I'm here.
5 stars. 5 stars. I don't need my doctor to be my best.
It was bad. Yeah.
Don't need a doctor to be my best friend. Don't kill me. No. Diagnose me properly. 5 fucking stars. Done and
Find the problem, fix the problem. Yep. That's what I want.
You want a therapist, see a therapist. You want a fucking... You got sinus problems, guys jamming shit up your nose and in your ears. I don't know what to tell you.
You need a friend. Get a dog.
Yeah, exactly. And don't let him treat it, though, because he'd be bad at it. Does not explain his course of action. He belittled my grandma's complaint about her ear discomfort, saying she's just old.
No, baby, you're old.
Your ears hurt when you get old. Next. Wow. Yeah. I never heard that before. He doesn't give proper instructions on the med. None of them do. You got to look on the bottle. You ask a pharmacist for that.
Right. You talk to a pharmacist about it. He just prescribes it.
He makes the patient feel stupid. That's the second time someone said that, too. Yeah. As a doctor, he does not act professional at all. I wouldn't go to this doctor unless there's no ENT doctors left in NYC, unless he's Omega Doctor. That's the only time we'll go.
The last and only.
Nance from Plainview has 1 star. This review is from my mom's experience with Dr. Young, and it was back in 2012. She wrote this in 2020, mind you. She waited 8 years to leave. June of 2020. She was home and bored. That's what it was, literally. She was home and bored and was like, I'm going to start reviewing doctors I went to 8 years ago. Type.
Her mom just died, and she was thinking of all the memories she had with her. That time we saw Dr. Young, he's a cunt. I'm right.
That guy was an asshole. Yeah. He pushed my mom to get surgery when she really didn't need to for her sinus. She ended up getting an outpatient procedure done on her right sinus by Dr. Young, and that procedure ended up affecting her eye. Oh, boy.
Oh, he went too deep.
He went too deep, yeah. It became a mess, and my mom has to see an eye doctor to fix her eye. The doctor is arrogant and has a horrible bedside manner. He doesn't listen to his patients and assumes a lot of what they are going through, and oftentimes misdiagnoses. It seems as the case with my mom. Do not go to him. Rather take your business elsewhere and avoid the headaches of being scolded by him. Yup, he does that to patients too. I wish I can give him 0 stars. His 1-4 would be a lot lower if you were allowed to give 0 stars. This is a crazy one. This is 1 star. I try not to judge people based on how they act. What the fuck else? I try to judge them just based on race, religion, creed, that sort of thing is what I usually judge.
I'd rather judge somebody based on skin tone rather than
I go by height usually. Yeah. It's weird. I go by hair color is what I go by.
The better people tend to be taller. And,
it's how it is. That's how I judge
Young,
them.
Dr. Young. How dare he make me call him doctor?
Doctor. But it's hard with this one. He seemed to lack patience and compassion. Not the best bedside manner. Got angry easily because of my gag reflex. What was happening with this doctor exactly?
He seems like he's an ENT. So the T is your throat. They're going to look deep in there. They got to look. Yeah. You got to open up. Say, lady, let me see.
Oh, my God. Jesus. Regardless if his diagnosis is correct and the medication fixes it, I won't be coming back to this doctor. He doesn't care. His sister tried to suggest his sister. What's the sister doing there? She worked there. His sister tried to suggest I do an extra procedure without my say because my family member tried bringing something else up. I agree with the other reviews. It seems like this family business tries to push other things on you that may not be necessary for extra costs.
Yeah.
This person, 1 star, I got water stuck in my right ear and couldn't hear out of it. I went to an appointment to see Dr. Young, and my mother and I were greeted by 2 ladies at the reception. One of them was extremely condescending, maybe the sister. When Young looked at my ear, he said the reason why my right ear couldn't hear much is that I had hearing loss from listening to music too loud.
What?
Okay. Guess what? I heard just fine 2 days ago because my ear unblocked itself. Young tried to tell me that if my ear continued like this for half a year, then I would be given a referral to a neurologist and that there was nothing he could do about it. When I asked him how it was possible my ear suddenly couldn't hear after getting water stuck in it, how did that relate to listening to music too loudly, he didn't even look at me. He had his back turned as he was typing. He waved a hand at me rudely and just said, "Just listen to music less loud," and then ushered me out of his office.
He listened to music less loud, and now he can hear again. Maybe the doctor was right.
Holy fucking shit. So I found that one, and that one's hilarious. And let's do 2 more, because you know what? I'm going to save this other doctor for next week. We're going to save it. Right. I have another doctor quickly in the same area, but I'm going to save it for next week, and we'll finish this one here. This is from Paul in Brooklyn. Dr. Young wanted me to take a CT scan. When I brought him the result, he kept on complaining that my CT scan sucks and I should have taken it at his place.
This one sucks.
He's trying to sell you a CT scan.
The doctor says sucks?
Yeah, this CT scan sucks. You should have let me do it. When I told him I had it done at NYU, he shut up. Like, oh yeah, okay, you didn't go to some little... He then tried to... This is from the picture, this person is very Asian, and they might not speak... This might be English as a second language is what I'm getting at here. So I'm trying to put it into... Otherwise, he said, this is the actual typing. He then tried to view the image on his computer, but could not figure out how. Yeah. So I'm trying to work it.
He tried.
He then informed me that I have a slight deviated septum and need surgery to correct it. I asked him, how is that going to help me with my allergy problem? He could not come up with an answer. He then decided I would not need the surgery and attempted to sell me some allergy drop treatment.
Yeah. Let me drill your nose.
A treatment that is not FDA approved, that has no scientific proof it would work.
Oh my God.
I need a doctor, but Dr. Young was more of a used car salesman than a doctor.
He's trying everything, though.
I got an 87 Pontiac that I think you'd be absolutely perfect in. What do you say?
Yeah, but I got allergies. Yeah, but Pontiacs tend to do pretty well with those.
Yeah, no, I think you're going to be all right there. Yeah, we'll do this other doctor, because this other doctor is it's insane. Really? Some of the craziest reviews ever. Now, since we've been to the doctor...
Yeah.
You know, we've eaten, we've gotten checked out, we've been abused by the doctor. We need to go home and take care of ourselves right now, I think.
Yeah.
Little self-care with our personal item of the week.
What is it?
Which is okay, it says, I'll give you the whole pitch here. Sex will never be the same again. Introducing the Baldo.
The what?
The Baldo, the world's first ball dildo.
Okay.
This is a dildo for your balls.
Oh, it's not Benoit balls.
You put this dildo on your balls.
Uh-huh.
And then a new era in sex has arrived. We've created the world's first sex toy that will allow you to penetrate your partner with your balls.
What?
We've all wanted to put our balls in somebody, right? Who hasn't dreamt of that since they were a young man?
You get balls deep and you go, I just want to get the balls into.
You have run out of ideas is when you're coming up with this. It's all been done. Get out of the sex toy business.
How are you penetrating people with your balls?
I don't know. Unleash pleasure that you've never experienced before. Let the ball sex revolution begin. I can't make this up.
You got to show me a picture.
I'm going to show you. There's also a chart on how it works.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, one of them looks like a Super Mario Brothers bullet.
Yes, it does. It looks like the bullet.
With a rectangle cut out of the bottom, like a square cut out of the side of it.
Yeah, right in the middle.
And the other is like a big ring,
with
sitting on top of like a ring stand is what it looks like.
Okay, that's not like 2 rings?
No, with 3 years of development and testing, and over 3 years, you didn't realize this was a bad idea, and
3 years.
and 100 prototypes being made. The Baldo is now refined to deliver maximum pleasure combined with ease of use. Step 1,
Show
the most comfortable fit for your Baldo. Trim
you
your
how to tuck your bag.
Trim your ball hair and lube prior to putting it on. A
That's
quarter
a good
inch
idea.
will do.
Yeah.
Step 2, balls are sensitive. Yeah.
You're
Super,
about to straddle this thing with your balls.
Oh, yeah. Super stretchy ring opens out to put your balls on, to put on your balls like underwear, stretch it out and over your balls. See that? Then you have this, and that's hanging down, and then you put that on top of it. Step 3, spacer rings are pulled over the Baldo. Turn your balls into a second cock that never goes soft. You're ready to insert into your partner.
How do you got to fucking pile drive them? How do you?
Yeah, I guess this is if you want to really get in both places at once there.
Yeah.
This is $74.61, by the way.
$75 to choke your balls into a point.
Ridiculous. This is ridiculous. First up, 5 stars, okay?
Oh, it worked.
This is from Lauren. It's not her balls in the fucking mix, that's why.
Right. Let's hear about his experience, Lauren. I don't want to hear yours.
She's from the United Kingdom as well. Well, I guess if you're trying to... This is how fucking
the
crazy
point is-
guys are.
yeah.
If it satisfies her, we will ruin our balls over it. This is painful and horrible, but if she's into it, we're like, I'm fucking her good. We don't care. That's
I'll
how
make
pathetic
a
we are.
fucking icicle out of my dick. Or out of my balls. I don't care.
She's from the UK. The title is Ball Do or Ball Do Not. That's her title.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, not bad.
Unfortunately, I won't be uploading any pictures or videos for this bad boy product, my dear Amazon. This is on Amazon, by the way. And I am really not interested if other shoppers find videos of pictures more helpful than just text alone. So if text doesn't help you, I can't help you.
I'm not showing you.
I'm not showing you this fucking penetrating me. I have done well enough when I already had my husband involved in testing of this product, and his opinion is as follows, quote, expensive piece of soft silicone rubber, nicely made but well overpriced, unfortunately. Anyway, you can expect to receive upon delivery is just some pieces of silicone, and truly a silicone rubber will be everything what you will be finding in the packaging. You just said that. Baldo is a fine piece of soft silicone rubber, literally a 3-piece thingy with no vibration mechanism, not mechanical or electrical vibration support for the price you could expect. Just pure rubber to play with your imagination accordingly. Anyway, my hubby said he can describe this great product with just one word only when he tried to use this product, and the word is balls.
Yeah.
This is the craziest shit ever, and that would be it. Unfortunately, he said there's no chance to fit this thing around his bad boys as simply too small for his needs, and this is a 5-star review, by the way.
5 stars, it's too small.
And recommend the fitting procedure wasn't great help and fitting failure in his case. He said he will be no taking any further chances of using this product, even using different approach without taking chances of harming himself. End of quote. That what he said, and I believe him. Anyway, Baldo or Ball don't, anyone could have more luck with trying this solution yourself. Maybe it even worked with 3 years development background, promised to work on rubber piece of device. So maybe put it on a dildo? I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah.
I personally understand this device being non-traditional solution for adult intimacy, placed somewhere between male pleasure rings, zip ties, or workshop vice grips. Vice grips?
Zip ties.
Don't put vice grips or zip ties anywhere near my balls, please. Thank you very much.
Oh, my God.
5 stars.
5 stars, best thing ever.
Could use vice
it's
grips.
the worst. I don't think she knows what the review thing is. I think she meant to give it 1, right?
I think possibly, yeah. Maybe she's like, this goes up backwards, right?
Yeah.
Next up, 5 stars, new experience. I would say so.
Yeah.
The Baldo is something new and fresh, but it's worth a try. You will never feel the difference until you try it. Until you have this thing fucking crushing your nuts, you'll never know what it feels like.
It's too small for men's balls.
Yeah, it's not that difficult to wear it. Once put on, the feeling is okay. Not really weird, but only a bit, I would say. It's well made with high quality of material. It won't harm either of you. Nice new stuff. Highly recommend to try. Okay. Here's 2 stars from the UK, and it's no. Okay. Took a bit of fiddling about to use. That's hilarious. I want to hear sex toy reviews only from English people because they use words like fiddling, which is perfect.
With it.
Well, not an unpleasant occupation in itself. It nevertheless can be a dampener if you're both going with the urge in the moment, if you know what I mean. Yeah, hold on a minute. You get one end of this and put your foot on it and really stretch this ring out so I can get my balls in there. It also wasn't particularly comfortable for the wearer, if a little titillating for the other person. It's basically a silicone truss. While I understand the principle, and it wasn't a complete dead loss, at this price, we won't be recommending it. Okay. 1 star, yikes. That's an appropriate review.
There we go.
Because I saw it and went, yikes, that goes on your balls? Wow, no way. What a concept. What a story, Mark.
What a concept.
What a concept. What a country. This is Yakov Smirnov leaving this review. One that nobody asked for and not one that's been well thought through. I won't go into the idea behind it. You can get that from the product description. I'll stick to the practicalities of it. First off, you need to have a trim before using this. Well, they said that.
It said that in the instructions, man.
Yeah, this is great, too. This person's never shaved their balls before, and you can tell. If you have, before using it, if you haven't got a trimmer specifically designed for removing hair down there, get one, as it's a sensitive area with lots of loose skin.
I nicked the shit out of my nuts.
You don't want to take a straight razor down there. This is also from the UK, by the way. All these are from the UK. Once you've gone through that rigmarole, you have to decide. You'd know it was English if you heard that.
It's a bloodbath.
Yeah, it's horrible. You've got one nut left attached to your body.
He's got a ball hanging out.
Oh, fucking Band-Aids all over it. Once you've gone through that rigmarole.
Rigmarole means there's little bits of toilet paper on his balls right now.
Oh, yeah, Neosporin and shit. You have to decide at which point during the proceedings you're going to break off and put this thing on in the sexual proceedings. It's not a romantic thing, and frankly, it looks ridiculous. You look like an asshole with this hanging off your balls. That's from me, but I feel like that's what he's trying to say.
He stopped mid-coitus.
Hold on. Wait.
That's a man that caught a glimpse in the mirror of himself putting this fucking contraption on
he's like, this is sad.
On his chewed up ball bag.
While his disappointed woman lays there and waits for him.
I've opened me scab.
Hold on, I'm going to get something in your ass, too. Wait a second. Jesus Christ. This is insane.
Poor fucking guy.
You've got to have a partner 100% behind trying this. Behind trying this? That's also...
Yeah. Because if they see you doing it, they're going to be horrified.
He says, otherwise you'll just get laughed out of the bedroom, which is not what you want.
The fuck are you doing?
We're comedians. We enjoy being funny. Not then. That's not the time to be funny at that point.
That ain't it. No.
For me, I didn't find that it fitted as it was supposed to. You find out new things about your anatomy using this. For me, it was my clacker sack doesn't hang as low as average. This clacker sack.
He's got this thing sucked tight against his tank.
It's like, ow. Oh, my God. Once it's on, then you've got to actually use the thing, and this takes concentration from both parties as it requires guiding in by those receiving it. Well, yeah, because it's going in their ass.
You can't feel it,
Yeah. And you can't feel shit. This is where the fun is supposed to begin, but we were both massively underwhelmed. Okay. For one thing, you can't move much as it is so short and wide, it just wants to pop out. and it becomes a chore continually popping it back in. So you just lie there with one of you in an uncomfortable position, not really feeling anything. Pointless. Whoever invented this needs better mates to tell him his ideas are ridiculous.
Your ideas are shite, mate.
Some drunk guy was like, what if you... All right, hold on. Yeah, there's 12 pints into the night. He's like, look at me clacker sack. And he was like, what if I made a bullet out of it? Oh, what if we made like a Mario bullet out of it? What? It's a Mario bullet, isn't it? Shit-faced.
Unbelievable.
Next up, 1 star, waste of time.
Yeah?
Not sure if someone just thinks this is a novelty idea, but it just doesn't work. I won't go into the detail of it. That's what everybody says. I'm not going to go into the detail of it, but the circumference is pretty huge. Unless the receiver is, quote, queen-sized, you're going to struggle to get it in. Unless that butthole is loose and flapping. I don't know what queen-size means, but wow. Due to the positioning, there's no thrust control you can do as a man. You can say dip the tea bag, but that isn't going to do anything but scratch an itch. Wow. Oh. It's crazy expensive. This can't cost more than $5 or £5 to make. One thing I learned a long time ago is that if you have a good product, there will be copies of it available for much cheaper on Amazon or Chinese websites. But for this product, there is nothing.
Why would you want something Chinese?
Some knockoff Chinese rubber up my ass. But he just said no one's even knocking it off. That tells you how bad it is.
That's how bad it is, yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. The only reason for buying this is a bit of humor trying to get it on. This is for, like rugby guys at, like, a drunken rugby party to be like, put it on your balls, mate. He's like, yeah, look at that. That's the only reason why you do this. The only reason for buying it is that that made a giggle. That made a right giggle, but for any type of action, don't bother.
Yeah, no...
A right giggle.
It's a gag gift, man. Strap this on your bullocks. No, I'm not putting that on my balls.
Here's 2 stars. I just don't get it.
Oh.
I don't think you're supposed to. Got this for a bit of a laugh, but also curiosity. Yeah, you were curious. No, laugh my ass.
Don't say you bought it as a gag
Don't say it was a
gift.
laugh. Yeah, come on. On arrival, I was quite surprised at how basic it is. 3 chunks of rubber with no real instructions. It's all there. We showed you the picture. That's all it's there. What more is there? What did you think you were buying?
Strangle your sack, man. That's what it's for.
Did you think there was, like, straps and, like, fucking those ratchet up fucking, what are those, the lock
ratchet
things?
Straps?
Yeah, the clasp things. Yeah. Let's see. Looks uncomfortable as hell and doesn't feel much better, so it was a short experiment. Now I hold my hands up and completely admit I may have been doing it wrong. I don't think it's possible. Is it on your balls? You're doing it right. When it's not completely obvious and there's a requirement to manipulate and concentrate on arranging things, the prospect of cutting off circulation and doing yourself damage just to get the thing on is too much of a hassle.
Yeah.
I fucking agree, as a matter of fact. Yes. 1 star, not a fun birthday gift.
Thanks a lot, Mom.
Oh, my God. I thought this person, by the way, their name is the Old Gray Witch, is their person. So she says, I thought the resident warlock, I guess her husband, might appreciate this as a fun birthday gift. He didn't. First, he blanched at having to shave his balls.
Oh. Is there that many dudes out there with fucking giant hairy balls?
Wild hairy ball sacks. Then he found getting the thing on difficult. I think he used too much lube. Okay.
That's got to be fun, trying to push him in.
This is getting great here. The next problem was mine. I am elderly.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my. So it's some old British man going, I'm not shaving me bullocks. He's just not. That's what it was. An old English man. Well, of course not.
Fine, I've trimmed him now. I think I've got too much lube. Now I can't keep it on.
I put on a right trim, I did. I am elderly and have arthritis. So found him assuming the basic position advised in the instructions quite painful. He said he couldn't feel a thing. No, how could you? No. I ended up in agony. Yeah, because you had a giant bullet up your ass, and you're an old lady. I
You're
don't know.
elderly and you decide to try something new now?
Oh, my God. I can't believe the company is charging so much for this lump of silicone, which incidentally comes wrapped in an appalling amount of non-recyclable plastic.
Oh, she's concerned for the environment. Okay.
An appalling amount.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And then finally, no. I tried to put this one. No luck. It's scary to push balls. It is. You don't want to push your balls into things. You let your balls flow like water. It's,
They're more of slaps than fucking
yeah.
insertion. Jesus.
Can't imagine it's even harder than taking them out. As was not able to test it, can't say how much pleasure it adds if there's any difference. Big no from me, but if you're brave enough to try, maybe it's something for you. And then I got to give you this last one quick. 1 star, I couldn't even get this thing on. Tried many times.
Oh, my God.
One time, ow, that hurts my balls, and you throw it in the garbage.
If he couldn't get it on at all, then maybe he didn't even get it to hurt. So he probably kept trying.
Just trying to mash his balls into a fucking thing that's too small.
I mean, it's silicone, so it probably stretches. So
you stretch it out. It shows in the instructions. You're pulling it with the 2 fingers.
But if it doesn't stretch enough to get around them, then you're too
big,
bud.
Squeeze
Good
balls
for you.
into things.
Yeah.
But just left me in pain from trying and without success. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Such a shame. It seems like something I would have loved to try out if I could.
Oh, really?
Okay. So, wow. We've figured out today people are not all right at all.
No.
Here. This is wild.
There's trouble.
Let's protect ourselves. Let's go buy some guns. What do you say?
All right.
All right. Guns. We're going to Hoover Tactical Firearms in Hoover, Alabama.
Oh, Hoover, Alabama.
Hoover. Yeah. It's outside of Birmingham, I believe. This is 3.7 stars. It's the lowest rated gun shop in the area. And there is a lot of gun shops in this general vicinity. I mean, a lot.
Everybody else is doing better, huh?
1 star. It says it's in Birmingham, but it also says in Hoover. So I don't know if it's a part of there.
It's called Hoover, for Christ's sake.
Whatever. 1561 Montgomery Highway is where it is. Here we go. 5 stars. This is from Ron Howard. I assume not the director. Maybe it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
5 stars here. This is my favorite firearms store in Central Alabama.
Favorite one?
Well, they've been to all of them, it sounds like. They really frequent gun shops here. Friendly and knowledgeable staff that can answer any questions you may have about firearms, and a great selection, too. Very nice indoor range, also.
It's got a range indoors?
Yeah, sounds like a full...
Jesus.
A lot of the complaints are they say the range is open till 7, but I went there at 6:30 and they were closed. That's a lot of the 1 stars. Yeah. Next up from Joe, 5 stars. My first time here and my first time shooting at a range and my first purchase of a firearm.
Wow.
So popping all kinds of cherries here. Lots of firsts here, and all of them good. We'll be going back. Staff were helpful and earnest with what they knew, and they didn't mind my inexperience, offering me a tutorial on how to use a gun and advice on what would be reliable for someone like me.
That's helpful. Yeah.
That's exactly, I would think, what you'd want from that experience. Yeah. Next up here, by the way, we're not saying anything. Jimmie's a gun guy. I don't give a shit. We're just, I'm not a big, I don't care, whatever. Who gives a shit? This isn't political. Go fuck yourself.
They're fucking opinions.
I don't want anybody saying that. Shut up, all of you. Just listen. Listen. You're stupid. Think about that. Don't be stupid. Don't be one of those people. Next up, don't be Xavier. Or be Xavier. I don't know. Whatever you want. Xavier is 5 stars here. Not your typical gun store.
No?
Has a catering company in the back near the range.
There's a snack bar?
A catering company. So someone's like back there putting fucking food together while they're hearing shotgun blasts.
They cater out. They're making food.
It's a gun shop / catering company. Awesome. That is insane.
What the fuck?
Employees are amazingly friendly for the most part. Yeah. They go the extra mile when you need them to. Great range on the weekends. Families there with their kids. No macho posturing, just warm, friendly folks. That's my wife with her 45. And there's a picture of his wife shooting at the range with her 45.
Warm, friendly food and folks.
Warm, friendly food and folk. Next up, 1 star. Okay.
Yeah.
This is
James, you're going to be so shocked when you see my dildo/dry cleaner shop that I'm opening.
I thought you were gonna say your ball containing dildo/gun. It's also a gun. You've made it both. It's also, if you're in mid coitus and someone breaks in, you can just turn your penis and shoot them.
I got 25 caliber balls.
That's it. You pull out and you blast them. Pow!
Saturday night special as fuck.
You go, money shot, bitch, boom! And then you... Okay. 1 star. Man with 4 N's. Man, Hoover Tack used to be the best.
No.
And use, he says use is all capital letters, not used to be.
Right.
They literally sucked all the fun out of the place, firing the wrong people. You can't... They literally sucked.
You idiot.
You motherfucker.
I fucking hate that word.
Yeah, that's
now.
annoying. I don't mean to be the English police, but they literally sucked all the fun out of a gun range? How the fuck? Explain to me in physics and science how that's possible, sir.
You fucking moron.
I'm going to fix it. They figuratively sucked all the fun out of the place, firing the wrong people. I fixed it. There. Okay.
Their name is Hoover. They suck. They suck the fun.
Suck the fun out. Yeah. A couple moved on. All that's there are a-hole robots with all caps, no personality.
Robots.
A-hole robots.
I don't need robots working in a gun shop.
No cracked smiles. Just a boring place to go to now. Maybe it should be a little bit boring. There's a lot of dangerous. There's projectiles.
What the fuck do you want?
How much ass grabbing and fucking farting around do you want? It's not
I need
a frat
him to
party.
take this dead ass serious. And the second somebody smiles, I need a staff member to say, "No smiling
No
in here."
smiling in here. It's a serious shit. When I first started going, guys seemed to enjoy themselves at work. Now it's just a straight business. It's a business, yes.
It's a gun shop, man.
Oh, my God.
Live rounds are being fired.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's also a range. And also, they're cooking back there. They're also putting together trays of chicken parm. What do you expect?
They got a smoker going. There's pulled pork back here.
Yeah, it's Alabama, not chicken parm. Yeah. That's the first thing that comes into my mind. Let's see. I no longer go here because the guys who pretty much showed me how to shoot hands-on are gone. Carrie, I believe his name is, the owner, great guy. R.I.P. Mr. Jack. And JB, Scotty, also great guys.
We're giving shout-outs?
I want to give a shout-out.
JB.
What the fuck is JB, Scotty, y'all my motherfuckers? Just want to let you know that shit.
Rest in peace, Big Carrie.
Rest in peace, Big Jack. Rest in peace, Big Mr. Jack. Great guy. Fuck Carrie. Okay. Next up, 1 star, and his picture is like a dude in a camo hat here.
Yeah.
They are just over the hill from me. I drive 45 minutes to shoot as to avoid this place. So he doesn't go here.
Just over the hill. Imagine that's your measurement of distance.
Over that hill or before that hill. It's either past or for that hill, one of the two.
Just over that hill means I guess that means they're close by.
They're close by. I guess so. I don't know where that hill is. That's a good point. I have no idea where that hill is in relation to you, sir.
Hysterical measurement of distance.
That hill. Closer than 45 minutes, I assume. That's all I can assume.
Evidently.
The handgun sales are pretty much a, quote, one-trick pony. Not much in different types of brands. Okay. Price, well, not this old boy. You ain't getting him with this price. Not this old boy.
I was born at night.
Yeah, not last night. I was talked down to because I wanted something different. The guy wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer.
Okay, he speaks in hillbilly cliches.
Oh, that's all he speaks in is backwoods cliches. My daughter is a certified custom gunsmith. We aren't stupid.
Yeah.
I live about 1.5 miles from them. Okay, that's where the hill is. About a mile from them, and about another 0.5 miles over the hill. The hill's about a mile yonder.
Yeah.
I drive from Hoover to Bessemer Simmons. Great selection. Better staff of people and prices aren't as high. The range is priced high, are too high to use for me. I hand load and I want my brass. not an option. Okay?
Oh, he wants to keep it. After you fire it, he wants to take it. He reloads. Yeah.
Okay, he keeps those. Yeah. When they first opened, I asked about a possible part-time maintenance job with the range equipment. Once again, smart-ass attitude. No use for them. They wouldn't hire him.
Yeah, he wanted the job just for the perk of picking up the brass.
That's it. I want to get my own brass. Next up is Taylor with 1 star. Sales team for gun sales are super unhelpful.
Okay.
They make you feel like they're doing you a favor by allowing you to shop at Hoover Tac. You're a gun store clerk, not the god of guns. The god of guns. By the way, in all Roman and Greek mythology, there is no god of guns that I can remember. That one, there's a god of war. There's a god of this. I don't know about the god of guns. Don't know about that. Not sure.
She doesn't know it either.
I have talked to lots of gun guys, and everyone says the same thing. Hoover Tactical is a toxic store.
Oh, toxic.
Toxic now.
Jesus Christ.
Get some customer service or find other jobs. Okay. Here's one. 1 star. Crook slipped additional items into my bag.
Ooh. You got a free gun? What?
You got a free, what additional items? It's a gun store.
Crooks, are you stole it?
Did someone steal it? And what? Did he get arrested and he's trying to blame someone else? That's the whole review. We'll never know. That's it. That's why I put it in there, because you can all think about that while you go to sleep tonight, because it's going to be in my mind.
Some guy just has extra guns laying around.
Now, the last couple we're going to do are personal. This is getting personal with people who work there. Okay, This is Rochelle, 1 star. My boyfriend and I bought a gun, and the person who was asking us to fill out paperwork was very rude. Didn't make eye contact with my boyfriend. I wonder if it's Dr. Young. Maybe he's moved on to gun sales.
Why do you need this to be romantic?
Wow, yeah, it's supposed to. He didn't even, no champagne, nothing.
Fill this out.
Fill this out.
You didn't even kiss me.
Good God, what the fuck? At least just grab my balls, feel them. Let me know if they'd fit in that ring or not, in your opinion.
I need you to see this. I put him in the ring.
Jesus. Didn't make eye contact with my boyfriend. Tossed his ID at him. Laughed when he was denied. Yes, because you failed your background check. That's why. I'd laugh at you, too. Hey, stupid. You tried to come in here knowing you have a fucking record.
You knew. You knew you couldn't buy a gun, you idiot.
You don't know what a felony is? I bet you do. Bet you do.
When the judge told you what it was, you knew.
The guy's name was Trevor.
Okay, what's the name of your boyfriend? I want to steer clear of him.
What's up with him? Oh, shit. Absolutely horrible at treating people with respect. There was another man behind the counter with Trevor who made a comment on what race he was, and Trevor laughed like, how unprofessional can you be? We loved going to Hoover Tactical, shooting his ARs and pistols, but will 100% never be returning, and will tell friends and family not to even bother going if they want to be treated properly. Now, the store has given a response to this. There's a response from the owner, and it is, quote, "We don't have anyone here named Trevor." That's all.
You're lying your ass off.
Lying bitch is what he said. Lying bitch with a felonious boyfriend. Fuck off.
Sorry about your felony you're dating.
Oh, my God. Next up, 1 star, a couple more here. 1 star. I went inside the store today looking for some .40 caliber ammunition. I asked the older gentleman behind the counter if they had any. I guess that was the wrong question. He said, "It's in the back," in a nasty tone. Well, I left my debit card in the gym bag and only had cash, so I asked how much it was. He replied as if he was talking to a child. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm not back there, is what he said. Like he doesn't know how much they cost. I'm not back there with him.
There's also several different kinds. They range. They're cheap and expensive.
I feel like he's sitting back there being a dick, though.
Maybe,
it sounds like, I don't know, I'm not back there. Well, why don't you get off your fucking ass and come back and help me with the shit then, you fucking asshole. You're supposed to work here.
Have a look-see so that you know for the next time somebody asks.
The correct answer is, hey, let's go take a look back there. And then maybe you can upsell them to the more expensive ammo, which is called the fucking business that you're running, not just, I don't know.
Treat it like Disneyland and say, let's find out together.
That's it. There you go. That's what they're supposed to say rather than I don't know. But understand this. I thank God I'm not the person I was a few years ago because I give respect to anyone. But this old guy is just a rude little stump of a man. I won't be going back there at all. Hopefully I'll see him somewhere on the street and see if he has that smart mouth again. He's going to kick this guy's ass.
He's lucky I'm not the guy I was 5 years ago.
I'd have
what
fucking
the fuck
killed
does
his
that
ass 5 years ago. You have no fucking idea.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Here we go. Here is 1 star. Bow shop is an absolute joke.
Oh?
They're bows, not a lot. Highly inexperienced staff with zero knowledge. They're gun people, not bow people.
Yeah.
But if you sell them, you should know about them.
Well, they don't even know about 40 caliber ammo. Why do you think they need?
I don't know how much
why do
it
you
is.
think they know anything about bows?
Customer service is non-existent. Ben also has the personality of a toaster.
Oh, a toaster. Okay.
There's a response from the owner.
We don't have anybody named Ben here.
No. Could you please expand on the characteristics of a toaster's personality? I like that. That's fun.
Is it a name brand? Is it a KitchenAid?
Something
is it
like
an
that.
Oster? Come on, help out.
Fucking wild, man. Holy shit. Is it an Oster? Jesus Christ.
Fucking Hamilton Beach.
2 more quick ones here.
Right.
Dennis, 1 star. I love all cap shooting here.
Yeah.
But the guys handling the gun counter in lanes could use a bit of fucking personality recollection.
Fucking personality.
And be friendly, kind, and courteous to everyone. 3 exclamation points. Who cares what your status is? Status of what? Marital? Military? Citizen? What are we talking about? What status?
What flyer?
Yeah. Are you a platinum member of Delta? What are we getting into here? What's happening? Then finally, 1 star. This is my favorite review of all at a gun shop. 1 star from Bama King 205. So
Okay, he's a quality person.
Staff was drunk.
Oh,
That's not good.
Shit.
There's guns everywhere. I could smell the alcohol on his breath. Oh, no. It made me want to puke, and that's sad. You don't come to work drunk. He should be terminated. It was the gunsmith. Yeah, the gunsmith should be sober, probably.
Where's it? It's just the fucking gun store. Never be drunk in the gun store.
Never be drunk around. No, that's bad.
Let's take this shit serious. Did they reply?
The owner replied,
Oh.
Could you describe this gentleman? We don't allow that here. We generally don't like people to be drunk here.
Maybe you rat them out with their name and so.
Yeah, that would help.
More,
something
that helps us identify who's drunk in here.
There we go. That's your stupid opinions. Drunk at the gun shop with our balls hurting, fucking complaining to a bad doctor while we eat food that makes us puke and have employees sweep it over to the other side of the restaurant. That's that. Next week, we're going to talk about a landmark and a very, very posh place next week.
Oh.
And also, we'll get into that other bad doctor because it's a quick one, and I want to get into that because it's hilarious. All that and more. Listen to our other 2 shows, Crime and Sports and Small Town Murder, as well as follow on all the social media and all that sort of thing. And tell your friends, damn it. Post it on social media. Help spread the show. It's still a new show and still need to spread it. So do that.
Sure do.
Have fun. Thank you so much. And damn it, we will see you next week.
Bye.